All right, we're going to move on to our next one. How can you overcome post graduation uncertainty and find a career path that suits you?
Our next viewer writes, he just graduated from college and instead of feeling excited, he's overwhelmed with uncertainty about his future. Everyone seems to have a plan, but he has no idea what career path to take. How can he navigate this post graduation period and find a direction that feels right for him? We're going to bring Errol back. I mean, I just want to tell him he is definitely not alone. I remember when I graduated, I was like, oh my gosh, for the first time,
What do I do?
I don't have anywhere to be in
Right.
September.
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be so scary, right? It's just like you're set free and it can be liberating and terrifying because all of a sudden you're in charge of everything, what you do next. And I think there's this myth that everybody has it figured out and everybody knows what they're doing and you're the only one. And like you mentioned, it's certainly not the case. We all kind of figure it out as we go. So we want to validate that this is a normal feeling. It's normal to feel uncertain and unclear about what you're doing in your life right after graduation and sometimes much later on too, right? We all get a little bit lost. So that's okay if that's happening. I think sometimes it can be helpful to pause when you're in that place and not sure where to move forward and to check in with what your values are. There's plenty of worksheets and exercises and questionnaires out there that can help you get clear about what your core values are. And once you know what those are, you can start to make moves and choices career wise that align with those values. So they can be like a roadmap or a compass that guides you in the right direction. That's what I would say to start with, essentially, and give yourself a break. You'll figure it out.
How long is too long of a break, though?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, like some people take a year off after school. I took a year between high school and university to figure things out. It's not uncommon to take that amount of time off. Sometimes people take longer, but we want to get into the place where we're still like taking forward action, positive momentum, right? So you're still looking for potential jobs. You're getting clear about what matters to you. I wouldn't suggest taking a full year off and twiddling your thumbs, right? Taking that time to actually make some decisions and reflect a little bit.
Hmm. What did you do during that year? Because I do feel like sometimes it's so easy to just fall into
Mm-hmm.
denial, procrastination
Right.
while you're searching for the right thing.
Yeah, I certainly for the first, 6 months of that year felt completely lost and like, what am I doing? And everybody's in school and I don't know what I'm doing. And I was really stuck in a lot of fear and self-doubt. And I worked at an Irish restaurant for a little while and served and made some money. And I figured it out. I got to a place where I was like, okay, I got to figure out what matters to me, what just feels like the next step. I don't have to know what I'm going to do in 5 years, but just the next step. So yeah, I felt lost for sure. And I think that's common to feel that way, especially as a young person. Just being open, just being curious about what feels important to you and taking opportunities that feel exciting too. Just use your free time to do that.
Mm.
Mm,
Just the next step.
yeah.
I like that. Thanks so much,
Yeah.
Errol.
Thank you.